So I've turned the water off there.
Okay, so the mains is off.
And we turned the cold taps on, and it was still coming out a little bit.
Okay.
I was trying to disconnect this water softener. We don't want it. And I stupidly started to take it above the connection. I've not touched this one.
So where's it leaking from? Here?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah,
there.
Right, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. As you'll have seen from that little intro, we've got a bit of a emergency call out today on the video. Ironically, it came a few weeks ago on the first weekend. Cast your mind back a little bit. The first weekend when the weather was absolutely lovely. Me and the missus were just getting ready to go out for something to eat, a drink in the local pub. The phone went, and it was a customer of mine's dad, and he had caused a bit of a flood in his garage, shall we say. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming at the end of the video. But funnily enough, I've went and done that job for him, and you know, yeah, it's a bit of a pain because it was a lovely day and I wanted to be out and about. But look after them calls when they come in, because the guy said to me, like, whenever I get any more plumbing now, you're going to be my go-to guy. Really appreciate you coming out. And that's the main thing, is that consistently getting new customers, you know, working for yourself. That's what it's all about. So that's the end of the video. And then we're also doing a little bit of jobbing around. We've got a kitchen waste that I went to a while ago and sort of bodged it back together because I thought that might have been, I think they're having a new kitchen. That might have kept them going for a little bit, but it turns out it didn't keep going for as long as I was hoping. So we went and sorted that out. Also got a new t-shirt. I've seen this on, was it Instagram or Facebook? Boys Get Sad Too. I like the message. It's on the back as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the back, but it's just a cool design. I like the message, and I've had this t-shirt on for a couple of days now, various places, and so many people have gone, I like your t-shirt, I like the message behind it. So yeah, I thought I'd treat myself, get one of them. I think I'm gonna get the hoodie as well. Anyway, right, I'll leave you to it, let you get on with the video. As always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Appreciate all the likes, comments, people subscribing to the channel, new people subscribing. If you don't know how YouTube works, you can subscribe to the channel for free. Just hit that subscribe button. It all helps to help push the channel and make more content. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop me a comment, and I will catch you on the next one. So we got a little job for a repeat customer of mine. It's the waste underneath their kitchen sink. It's turning out to be a little bit of a pain. I came round to it not so long ago and did a sort of a temporary fix on it, but it's just causing major sort of issues where it keeps popping off the bottom here, flooding here, and obviously the customer's getting wet feet. So I sort of said to them, right, if it plays up again, I'm going to replace all of this, because I've never liked these sort of setups with mechanical tees on and mechanical elbows here and straight off the bottom. I prefer to have two traps on there. So I've just quickly popped my head in, had a look at what we need. Going to shoot off now over to Plumbers, grab a couple of traps for here and get all this taken out. Right then, let's shoot over to Plumbers now and pick up some bits. We're going to get two traps for that. What I always do with a job like that is take a picture under the sink, and then when I get to Plumbers, I can refer back to that picture and see exactly what I need. I know I'm going to need two kitchen sink waste traps, and I think I've got some fittings in the fan, but a couple of elbows, 1.5 T, and just basically that sort of, it's fairly straightforward stuff, but I know I haven't got the traps on the van, and Plumbers is literally 3 miles down the road. So we shoot down here, grab the traps, get back over there, completely take out all that pipe work and mechanical tees and whatever's been put in, and get it done properly. Right then, back from Plumbers, been and grabbed two McAlpine spigot traps. I'm going to put one on there, obviously, and one on there, and then alter the pipe work straight down into that 1.5 inches there. So first things first, customer's made me a coffee, so we're all ready to go. So first thing we're going to do, obviously, is not attached here. And being no traps in line here, we're not going to get any water going anywhere. So if we take that off there, what I will do is pop it out of the way up here when we take it out. Take that one out there. pop that just up there for now, and then we can get the traps on and work back from there. We'll cut that off, put a coupler on and work back. So what we're putting on here is a spike trap, but as you can see, we haven't got anything going into it. I always fit them just in case the customer will need them. Comes with a little bung. Now, some people fit the bung internally in there and then fit the spigot on there. I've never liked doing it that way. The reason being is as you can see, you struggle to get it out. I'd prefer to put the spigot on there, then put the rubber bung on there, because it shows the customer that it's capped off. If you've got it in there, you sometimes you don't know. And also then, if anyone else was to come, they've got to remove that bung to then put like a washing machine hose on or whatever. If they don't check inside there and that bung's inside there, they can just pop it on there, and then they'll be called back later on in the, no doubt that day, when water's absolutely backing up and the washing machine's not empty. And so I always put them caps on there. So let's get that trap on there. Put the spigot towards the back because, as I say, we're not going to be using it. So then we'll take the bottom of what the existing waste setup was off. Don't throw it down the sink just yet. We've all done it. We've all took wastes off. I think I've done it on so many videos. We've all took waste off kitchen sinks like that, then gone like that, and it's all come out the bottom. Don't say you haven't, because I know you all have. We've all done it. Right, so we've got that one on. Let's get this secondary one on now, and then same with the other one. Again, I've got a spigot one in case they ever need it. They've got it, haven't they? Pop that on there. And then we get this one. In fact, I'll do it that way. Get this one on out. Like so. We've now got the two traps there. I'm going to cut off the waste there, probably drop down in the side with a T, and then straight down off the back of that one. Right, so let's cut this off, and we can replace this with a T. So I've just made that little bit of pipe up there with the elbow on. We'll drop straight down there into the bottom of the T, and then what we'll do, we'll come off the other waste straight into the top of the T there. What's that? Get this one glued up. I always put it in, then just twist it round a little bit like so. Same with that. Just gets the glue spread all the way around the joint. This one glued into here. And get an elbow on, ready. Looking upright. And then the last little connection there. That's the right hand trap done. Let's move on now. come off here, elbow, straight in the top. That's the left-hand trap done. There we go, 2 traps put into position. Looks so much better, and we know it's going to work right and not cause any issues in the future. We'll give it 5 minutes, let this go off, get the tap on, give it a test after we've had a bit of a tidy up. But yeah, customers a lot happier with that, and it looks a lot more neater. So yeah, sometimes it's worth just looking at something and going, do you know what, let's just completely take that out. You used to get setups like that from like IKEA or stuff like that, where you basically cut it down to make it work instead of fitting 2 proper traps on and connecting it into the waist as it should be. So yeah, that's loads better. So with it all set now, let's give it a little bit of a test. Good as gold, perfect. Both drainers working fine, loads better under there. So Saturday afternoon, one of the first weekends where the weather's been nice and the sun's out. I get an emergency call out for a guy. The phone call's gone along the lines of, the guy has tried to do something with his water softener, I don't know what it is, and he's ended up flooding the garage, because I assume the water softener's been put into the garage in some way, shape or form. So I'm just heading over there now. We'll go and have a look, see what it is. Hopefully I can film it for you. I imagine, let's have a guess, let's have an idea of what it could be. So what's he done to his water softener? I think some of them you have to turn off to refill, so possibly could be something to do with that. So that would be my first guess, but let's go and have a look and see what is going on.
So I've turned the water off there.
Okay, so the mains is off.
And we turned the cold taps on.
Yeah.
And it was still good, coming out a little bit.
Okay.
And now I was trying to disconnect this water softener. We don't want it. And I stupidly started to take it above the connection.
Okay, so it's coming in this way.
It is. So it was all if I'd done it from there.
Yeah. Got you.
So
you needed isolation here.
Yeah.
So you want it completely out?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've not touched this one.
You haven't touched that one. So
okay.
Where's it leaking from? Here?
Yeah, it's coming in.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
I can actually feel it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No problem. So it's completely coming out.
Yep.
What I'll probably do then is, where the mains is coming here, you're not having it put back in at all?
No.
So what I'll probably do is just go from there to there and go straight across with it.
Fantastic.
Perfect. So then, as you've seen on this one, the customer is getting rid of the water softener. He doesn't want another one in. So this is the cold main that's coming in. Obviously did drop down into the water softener, back up. What we're going to do, just cut it there, bit of copper, 222mm press fit couplers. Just join that main straight back in, job done. So we've got the water off, I'm just draining it down now. We'll strip these bits of lagging off, get this cut out, and then offer a little bit of pipe work into there. So what we'll do, we'll cut this side first, and just cut it out completely. And then the same with this side. Pressure out of that a little bit. There we go. So as you can see, it's just passing a little bit on there. Perfect way to do it with press fit, because obviously soldering would be an absolute nightmare. So we'll just cut this bit of pipe to bridge that gap. Press fit fitting on there. Press fit fitting on there, we've got a little bit of movement on this pipe work, so we can get that one in there. So what I will do with this one, just to make sure it's pushed in, is where we're going to join this is push this that way while we press it, and then what I can do with the pipe here is push that way to make sure it's all in. So we'll get this bit in first. And then if we just push that home that side, we should be good to go. Job done. So that pressed up now, we just give it a wipe down, make sure all the taps are off inside the property and get the water main back on. Right, with all the taps off inside the house, we'll open up the cold main.
That's it, Mark.
All good. There we go.
Are we in business?
Yeah, I think so. There we go, water's on. 2 press fit couplers, a bit of pipe, good to go.